Hey folks, how's it going? If you're anything like me, you've got a massive list of plugins in your system, but you always seem to find yourself reaching for the same things time and time again. I have a number of tried and tested plugins that I routinely use for specific jobs, some that just sound great in everything. So I'm going to include links down below to all of these so you can check them out if they're free or if there are free trials available. But these are the 5 plugins I can't live without that I use every day, and I'd love to hear what yours are down in the comments. Let's go. First off, there's a free plugin from Slate Digital. This is Revival. I'm led to believe this is more of a mastering thing where it can breathe life into a master, but I'm never using it for that. This one sits firmly on my snare channel. It's going first before any compression, and sometimes it's the only EQ I need. Here's why. Loads of weight, loads of sparkle, instant snare sound. That's on every mix. Secondly, I've got Neutron from iZotope, which is a really great Swiss Army knife in that it's got something for every eventuality. I'm using it all over my sessions, but most importantly, I'm using the unmask function, which is basically a magic wand. If you've got some guitars and a vocal, put it on the guitars, feed in the vocal, and hear the guitars just get completely out of the way when the vocal is present.
To call from hands on above, to lean on wouldn't be good enough for me, no. To call from hands on above, to lean on wouldn't be good enough.
For me, it's a huge time saver and lets me just get that job done quickly and effectively. It's always on there. Next up is another kind of Swiss Army knife, but one that has a bit of vibe, a bit of character to it. This is the SSL 4K E channel from Plugin Alliance. I'm yet to find an instrument that it doesn't sound great on. I love it on drums, guitars, vocals. Check it out on an acoustic guitar. Next up is tape saturation. This is Virtual Tape Machine from Slate Digital. Another Slate Digital plugin. I'm not advertising them. I'm just a big fan of some of their stuff. This seems to have the ability to just make everything sound loads better. I'm routinely using it on a mix bus to add some weight, and you're going to hear that it adds a real thump in the low end. I've heard of people using it on every channel in a mix as well. Listen to how much life it brings to a mix, how much weight it adds, and how everything just sounds better. Finally, I'm giving a big shout out to Pulsar Audio and their MU compressor. I learned on a Manly Vary MU compressor. This is very familiar to me, and it really does sound so much like the real thing. I'm using it on buses, on vocals. Check out a video at the top now on how to use this for vocals. But this is my mix bus compressor. It's my go-to if everything needs gently compressing and warming up. It's a subtle one because of the nature of it, but when it kicks in, you don't hear the compression, you just hear the track come together. Let me know what your plugins are that you can't live without down in the comments. Maybe there's something I've missed or something I really need to check out. I'll see you again soon. Take care.